Hi, I am independent distributor with Gel Moment, Ashley Arntz. I am using the colors Lovey Dovey, Sensational, Sublime, and Stardust. I already have my nails with 2 coats of Lovey Dovey on there to get full coverage, and I will be using a medium-sized dotting tool as well as a cleanser pad. We will be making a tie-dye nail today using the marbling technique. To start things off, I have 3 dots of color here on my mat. I have Sensational, Sublime, and Lovey Dovey. And what I'm going to do is dot my dotting tool into the Sensational, creating a rainbow design. And we're going to alternate colors, wiping my dotting tool off in between each color. So after Sensational, we're going to go into Lovey Dovey and make a small little section above the Sensational, making sure that it is not going on too thick. Because of course if we apply it too thick, then it's going to only cure on the top, bubble, and peel off. The next color we are going to be using is Sublime, going into the same direction with the same kind of shape, just over the top of the Lovey Dovey. Just above it, not over the top. Still making sure that the lines are still smooth, that the colors are touching, and that there are no gaps in between. Wiping each time I change colors so that the colors don't mix just yet. We don't want to spoil the fun ahead of time. So we're going to alternate colors. Once I go through each one of the colors, we're just going to start over and use the same pattern. So starting again with Sensational, we're just going to go in the same pattern above the Sublime, and then we will be starting again with Lovey Dovey, wiping the dotting tool off and using Lovey Dovey. We'll be going just above the Sensational. Again, making sure that the colors are touching but not mixed quite yet, and making sure it's not too thick. This process is very simple. It just takes a smidge bit of time to get the color all on there and to get it correct. The next color that we'll be using is this Sublime again. So it goes Sensational, Lovey Dovey, and Sublime, and just keep repeating the colors until you have the nail completely full with the color. So as you can see, I've got just a little bit thin color of the Sublime, and then I just have about the edges of the top of the corners there. I like this rainbow pattern because it kind of gives you a sunburst design with the tie-dye. So we have just a little bit of room here left. I'm going to fill in with Sensational, and then I'm going to go back in with the Sublime and the Lovey Dovey just to fill in what we have left. So I've got the Lovey Dovey, and then we'll get the very tip here with Sublime. Now we're just going to make sure we have all of the holes filled in before we go ahead with our marbling technique. So once we do that, we're going to clean the dotting tool. I'm going to switch to a smaller dotting tool, and I'm going to start in the center and pull the dotting tool up. And I'm going to pull it up about 5 times in 5 different places, going from one corner to the other, to the top, and then to the other corner. And then once I have all 5 of those, I'm going to take the dotting tool and go from the top of the nail down the opposite direction, just to get those colors to mix a little bit too. Of course, this is all preference. There is no wrong or right way to do your tie-dye, but I think this gives it a little bit more of a fun design. What do y'all think? Now we're going to cure in the mini LED lamp for 60 seconds. And a top coat here, I'm going to use Stardust because I love sparkles. Who doesn't love sparkles? And it's just that all evened out. Capped end, of course. And then we will put it in our LED lamp for the final cure. For 60 seconds, check it out. What do you think? Super sparkly, fun tie-dye. Thank you for watching Ashley Arts Independent Distributor.